Hello and welcome to the Plus Show. My name's Dan and today we're talking about the madness that is going on in our country right now. Trump mania, Muslim bans. These are just words we've been hearing like crazy over the past, since Trump got elected and so on and so forth, but even more so now that he's enacted this 7-country ban. So this ban lasts for 120 days. It basically bans all immigration from these countries as there has been an extremely high level of terrorism that's come from these specific areas. Now it blocks this for a period of only 120 days as they begin to overhaul and take a really in-depth look at the vetting process to make sure that we're protected, because as we've seen in countries that have opened up the doors and let a lot of these people come in, not that everyone who comes in is bad by any means of the word, there's been bad that's seeped in with it, and they want to make sure that they're doing their best to protect us, the American people. Sounds simple, sounds like it's not that crazy, right? Except for the madness that has been taken. Over the past several days since this executive order has been put into place, there has been a massive celebrity outreach. There's been a complete turn down by the tech community and other large entities alike. In all, the ACLU has raised about $24.2 million at this point. At JFK, there was a group of about 100 lawyers who were sitting there in the lobby, essentially working to stop this from happening. Different courts have said that they are blocking the ban now as unconstitutional, so on and so forth. And let's take a second to really look at this past what we're getting thrown at us. First off, like I said, this is being called a Muslim ban. That's not what this is. This is not a Muslim ban. Nowhere in this article or this executive order does he state that it bans all Muslims. No, he's just simply stating that we must take a closer look, because let's face it, there is a group of people in this who have been radicalized that want to see America and people like us die. They hate Christians, they hate all Westernism, and they do. This is a reality. Terrorism is real. And the idea that we don't, as a people, step back and take a look at this and say, yeah, we should be a little smart about this, it's just so stupid. I'm really tired of this just complete reactive yelling, screaming people on there. I mean, I guarantee you a lot of people who were out there protesting at JFK and alike don't even understand that what really this bill says. They merely look at the ban that somebody says Muslim ban when it's not even what it is. Now granted, you can make the argument that yes, that a lot of people coming out of this region are Muslim, and that is correct. But a lot of people who have done the damage that we've seen in attacks like the San Bernardino, and I know that the San Bernardino, the Boston bombing, all those were homegrown, those were lone wolf, they were terrorists who were groomed and stuff like that. I understand that. But if you look even further over into Europe and other areas where the refugees have been there's been way more of an influx of these refugees. We've seen stuff like the Christmas market attack with the semi-truck that killed dozens of people. We've seen the attacks in Paris and France and different places like that, where this has been stuff that's been directly linked to this. Now, I don't mean to be negative on it. I understand people's heart here, I guess, and that they want to but they need to take a really close look and realize that this is for their protection, and this isn't something that's so racist, and people are saying like this is going to be John McCain and a couple other people came out and said like this is going to be used as a tool to recruit for ISIS, and it's like, okay, we're not even talking about that long of a period of time. Second off, that ISIS is using everything we do as a tool. So to say that this is the icing on the cake, like, oh, you're just making terrorists now. Stupid. It's not reality. It's not even close to reality. Everything we do, they hate. They hate who we are. They hate every fundamental thing of what an American is. So to sit back and say that this is the nail in the coffin, this is the thing that's going to go over and do it, is just stupid. I tell you guys, you look at like the SAG Awards. They were last night. They were sitting there and people were going on about this stuff, and it was a humongous political statements going on, these people doing it, and literally, guys, it's just so backwards. It's so backwards. This is the geek show, I understand that, but it's the Christian geek show, and this directly influences Christians and everything's alike, because you're looking at the situation, you look at what's going on, and it's like we don't even care about truth anymore in our country. We don't. I mean, our media doesn't care. They care about what they want to say. They care about what they want for the statement to be. I'm tired of listening to the statements. I'm tired of listening to somebody say that I'm tired of someone taking some moral high ground on some ridiculousness like this. I mean, seriously, this has just gone so far, and it's like, I can't even take it anymore. I'm so beyond frustrated. You know, you look at this stuff, you look at like the list of stories I collected today. Simon Helberg and Joyce Townley protest the immigration ban, the SAG red carpet. Celebrities are pouring money to the ACLU to fight the Trump immigration ban. Thanks to his statements of just saying, hey, I'd like to work with Trump to try and make this better. Now we've seen the hashtag delete Uber trending. As we look at this stuff, guys, and we just kind of contemplate, we think about what's going on, I think we need to look at the sources here and realize that this is such a political seed season that we're in. Nobody cares about truth anymore. It's about some idea that there's some moral high ground, some design that we are right and you are wrong, but it doesn't matter. You can't argue. I can't listen. It doesn't matter why you say. I believe what I believe, and I'll tell you why I believe it. I'll tell you why I think it's true. I'll argue with you about it. And if I'm wrong, if you make a valid case to me, I'll listen to you. But with that said, there's some idea that we as Christians or people or conservatives, for merely saying this isn't intelligent, and that's for some reason like we have to apologize for being Americans, we have to apologize for who we are, is ridiculous. And I don't know about you, but I'm tired of it. But I'm also just gonna stop talking about this. We're just not gonna get anywhere. I'm firing myself up here. But I just would like to know your thoughts on it. Let's talk about it down below. Let me know in the comments, because this is just getting to be ridiculous. Now on to positive news. Now if you're a Lecrae fan, which I am, he's got a new single dropping this week called Blessings. There's a host of other stuff coming out. This was the only one that really stuck out to me to say like worthy of talking about. But yeah, Blessings here looks exciting by Lecrae, so make sure you check that out. And in movies this week, we've got kind of a slower one. We got Rings, which is like I don't know if it's a remake, an addition, whatever, to the Rings franchise, where the chick comes out of the screen if you watch it and don't make someone else watch it in 7 days or something like that. Then she comes and kills you. Not my kind of movie. I won't be seeing that one. We've got The Space Between Us, which stars the kid from Ender's Game and Miss Pettigrews School for Unusual Children. And that's pretty well it for this week. And so definitely of the two, I'm probably only going to see The Space Between Us. So make sure you tune in on Thursday night for our review for that one. And let me know in the comments down below, guys, what you're thinking about, what you think about all this stuff. So for our nugget of the day here, last little bit, this is a short little tidbit for you guys. I want you guys to think about this. You know, in all this stuff and all this chaos, it's easy to just abandon ship, to just go with what's easiest, what everybody else is screaming right now. But the reality is that God delivers those who stay content, who stay focused, who stay with him. And so as we look at this, guys, and we kind of go through this time of just like struggle and strife and all this pain that's happening right now, and where everything we stand for is being attacked, have faith that God is going to be there for you today, tomorrow, and the next. Because he will. And if we stick with him, don't worry, he'll stick with us. All right, guys, so that's it for today. Make sure if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. Let us know that you enjoyed the video. Make sure if you want to see more, you hit that subscribe button. And as always, folks, my name's Dan. God bless, and we'll see you tomorrow.